here at the BetMGM desk is a very satisfied Pablo Carreno Busta. I'm sure you are. Just your second win, surprisingly, here in Madrid.
Just the second one?
Yes.
Well, not a good date, but yeah, okay. No, I'm very, very satisfied. No, was long time that I have the opportunity to play this kind of tournaments again. So thanks to the Mutua Madrid Open, to the organizations, to IMG, to give me the wildcard, to give me the opportunity to be in front of my crowd again on this fantastic court, Manolo Santana. It was a really tough match at the beginning. He was playing really good with the backhand cross, and well, I think probably in the middle of the second set, I tried to change something and was good.
It's interesting you say that. I was going to leave this, but we're going to jump straight into this. We're going to show you a little bit of Hawkeye magic. You're talking about the change of strategy that you had today. Obviously, your backhand down the line very early on in the match, in the opening set, you didn't use it that frequently. If we take a look here at the screen, you can see only 5% of your backhands in the opening set, Pablo, went down the line.
Yeah, well, I was with confidence playing cross, but it's true that he was playing better than me in these moments. Of course, it's very important here in Madrid the serve, because it's, with the altitude, it's very important the serve, but was very important, no? As you see, in the second and the third set, I changed more down the line with my backhand, not playing to try to do winners, just to change the position of him, and after that try to be very aggressive with my forehand. I think was good.
It was definitely good. You came out a winner. I'm curious, obviously we've got coaching in tennis. You've been through every kind of variation that tennis has. You've had no coaching. Now, was that something you worked out yourself or with your team?
This was myself, but it's true that he also gave me another tips, like for example, do more drop shots, because he was playing outside the court and maybe trying to do some drop shots. It wasn't easy at the beginning because I was playing outside the court also, so it's tough to do a good drop shots. But then in the second and third set, when I was inside the court, I tried to do also drop shots, and was also a good tip from my coach.
You've obviously had a lot of problems with your elbow. It's been well documented, the February 2023 to May of 24, where you couldn't play at all. But you've had to rebuild your ranking down on the Challenger Tour, which you've done really successfully. I think in May 24, you were outside 1,000 in the world. After your win today, you're back inside the world's top 80. How proud are you of that?
No, it's fantastic, no, to me, to continue improving the ranking. When I start feeling the problems in my elbow, I was 11 in the world at the end of the 22, I think. Then when I start 23, starts the big problems. I just play 3-4 matches this year. I get surgery at the end of the year. Then in 24, I try to come back. After Roland Garros, Sainz, after US Open, I didn't play without feeling any pain. So I'm playing for a year or a year and a half, and when you are outside the top 100, you have to start again, playing qualis, playing challengers, playing a lot of matches and winning a lot of matches, but it's tough to improve the ranking. So that's very important for me to get the opportunity to play this kind of tournaments. We are in Spain. I have the chance to get the wildcard here in Madrid. I didn't last week in Barcelona. But I think I have the level. That's the most important thing. I have the level. I have the more experience than before. But it's true that I need to improve the fitness. No, it's tough. I'm old, man. I'm old.
You're not that old. You're only 34, and you've just come off the back of a 9-match. You had a nice 9-match winning streak, including a challenger. I know you had to retire in Barcelona with your back. You're obviously fully fit again. But it's those wins in the Challenger Tour given you the confidence that you're not that far away from being back in the top 50 again?
I hope. I'm fighting for it. It's true that during all my career, for me, it was very important to play tournaments in a row, to get the rhythm, to get the confidence, play a lot of matches. It's true that now it's very tough to me to play the same matches that before. Well, playing these challengers, I play 10 matches in 2 weeks. That's a lot. I won 9, so of course I get the rhythm, I get the confidence, and now I need to continue this. No, if I have the opportunity to play tournaments in a row, to play matches, I think that I'm ready to be in the top 60, top 50. Why not?
You've made a few changes. I've been fortunate enough to go to the beautiful part of the world that you were born and trained at, up in Gijón. I've spent some time with Esteban Carril up in that part of the world. My daughters went and trained with him at the club that he works at up there. Are you still in Barcelona? Because I know you made a bit of a shift back to Barcelona where you started.
No. I changed my life. I changed everything. I'm a father right now. I'm moving here to Madrid.
So you're now moving to
that's why I'm playing more comfortable here in the altitude.
You're getting used to the altitude finally.
But it's true that I love to go back my hometown Gijón, and when I'm there we don't have a lot of players because it's tough to practice there, but it's true that Esteban helped me and all the people there helped me a lot, but now I'm here in Madrid with my family, enjoying also this city.
Pablo, do you have any goals? Are you somebody at the stage that you've got goals for the season, or are you sort of playing at a week-by-week status?
Well, the most important goal is to be on court. To be on court playing healthy. This is the most important goal for me. After that, it's true that I would like to improve my ranking. I would like to don't have to stay looking the list all the time. Well, I'm 5 out, I'm 6 out. I have to play quali, not when I'm traveling to the tournament.
Now
I have
you
to
know
play
what my career was like.
Yeah, I have to play the challenger, or I can be in the Grand Slams. So I need to improve a little bit more the ranking to be.
You're almost there. Inside 90 is going to get you in most of the things that you would like to get in again. So you're not far out from that point. Is Albert Costa still involved with you at all or not?
Yeah, he's working with me. I continue with the same coaches that I was in Barcelona. They are coming to Madrid to help me.
So they have to move when you move.
Yeah. No, they are still in Barcelona, but now I have 2 coaches, Victor, of course, and Eduard, good friend, and also Albert Costa in the top, no, enjoying with us the work, no. But yeah, I'm very happy with my team. I think that we are working very hard, and well, we'll try to continue this way.
Pablo, it's great to see you healthy. It's great to see your strategic shift today in the match, and congrats for your next match coming up.
Thank you.